Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Works Every Time podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Phillip Garcia.
I'm Justin Essenmacher.
And I'm Markus Soland.
Yeah, this week we're back at the studio and giving a couple shout-outs before we get started. Make it loud for Tejas TONIC, everybody. Yeah. Use code WETPOD at tejastonic.com for 15% off of all your purchases. That's taxes and then some. That's TEJASTONIC.com. Check it out. It's good beverage. We enjoy them every single week here at the pod. Also, shout out to Sunset Strip Comedy Club. You can catch us at a show there every single week, basically. We're always booked up there having a great time.
Yeah.
What else goes in the intro? Dates?
Dates?
Dinosaurs? Oh, yeah, dates. We got a live show coming up May 30th at Sunset Strip Comedy Club. Check it out. You can find tickets to that and a link on all of our socials and on sunsetstripatx.com. We want to see you there. Make sure you come out and check us out live. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, we're also June 26th, right?
July 26th.
July 26th.
Yeah, Justin, get it right.
Yeah, July 26th at Hyenas Fort Worth in the Red Room. We'll get ticket links out for that sooner if they're not already on the description below. Any live shows y'all want us to talk about? Cool.
Oh.
All right.
I'm hosting at the Green Room June 20th.
And I'm hosting
Nice.
there the 13th.
And I'm hosting there on the 6th. My Wisconsin date was canceled. No big deal because I'll still be in Vegas.
Dude, you're going to be in Vegas next week. That's really cool.
Yeah, but not for comedy, just for Grateful Dead.
That's even cooler, dude, because then you
Yeah.
actually get to enjoy your time.
The Grateful Dead, man.
Yeah,
You remember the first time
man.
you ever heard the Grateful Dead?
When's
No.
this song going to end?
I
When you
was
take acid,
never
you go. A Deadhead?
a deadhead. I never also, what's their famous song? What is like one of their, I know they have a lot.
Truckin', Brown-Eyed
Yeah.
Women in Red Grenadine.
You done the trucking song. Trucking.
Yeah, you like
It's
that
not
song.
my vibe ever.
What's the
It's easy listening.
do they do the cocaine song?
Yes, it's you're talking about Casey driving
Yeah.
that train.
High on cocaine.
Casey Jones.
Yeah.
Casey Jones, you better
Keep going.
watch your speed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Trouble ahead and trouble behind. Casey Jones, something just lost my mind.
Yeah, that's about how it sounds when I'm on mushrooms too. You're just on there and you're like, oh, dude,
It's a
he's
jam band.
trouble ahead and behind.
Yeah,
But
dude.
not where I'm at right now,
No,
though.
no,
That's
slow the
the
train
thing
down.
is, I guess I was never a jam band man.
No.
They have some really, I appreciate like how much of a cultural icon they are. So like for me, it
Yeah.
hits some like novelty as well.
I can see that, and respect to that. I see
Yeah.
everything they do, and I'm just like, I guess I get it, but I also don't get it because I listen to the music.
They
and I'm like,
encompass the psychedelic experience. Like their name literally means what it means. They're like grateful to die eventually.
Yeah, but
oh,
Justin,
shit,
you
that's deep.
hate the psychedelic experience.
I
It
love the
freaks
psychedelic
you out.
It is freaky.
Yeah, I think if
yeah.
Justin took psychedelics at a Grateful Dead concert, he'd just be like yelling "break stuff" by Limp Bizkit and
Yeah.
wouldn't know what's going really on.
Maybe, but also maybe it'd be the coolest thing ever. To be that might be the realm to go in the sphere, do some acid, and then be surrounded by it. Yeah, I don't know.
But
that might
have
be
you
cool.
ever had a good time on mushrooms?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
Not that I witnessed.
What percentage of the time have you had a good time on
13%.
mushrooms?
Yeah, about 13%.
Yeah.
That's
And
horrible.
14.
Yeah, it's terrible.
There's some good parts of it. There's
100%.
There's good parts of it, but sometimes
That's
I
because
don't
you're a
know.
master of your environment.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin is more of at the whim of his environment.
I
That's
am.
true.
So,
And last time I tried to do it, like I said, I tried to think of everything and get it all correct
Mhm.
and comfortable because I had one idea. I go, I'm just going to sit here and let it all happen and not move. And then I had to move, and as soon as I moved, it went bad.
you can't set rules for yourself. It's the universe, dude. You took the universe in a pill, and you just tried to sit still. You moron.
No, I took the messages. That's why I didn't go to the door. Remember, the door broke.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
be
try to
trapped inside
order
your
shit,
apartment.
man. That's where it's like when you do mushrooms, you got to be like, all right, what do I like to do not on mushrooms? Let me make sure all that shit's available. So when I am on mushrooms, if I'm like, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I call
What do
my
I like to
parents.
do? Let
I'm
me
like,
grab
have
my
y'all had
shit.
any chest pain lately? How's the sugar levels going? Do you
I
feel
would
like you might
never do
drop
that.
dead at any moment? Call my brothers. I say, hey, I'll go into the bar tonight. How late do y'all plan on being out? Oh, you're staying in? Great. Tonight sounds like the night. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's staying home.
Yeah.
Sounds like I might be the only one who has a medical emergency, and that's a risk I'm willing to take.
So you do all that before.
I-
It's planning, but not over
I've
planning.
had too much shit hit the ceiling while I've been on psychedelics to not just go through like a crazy call log right before I take them. Just be like, how's it going? How are the dogs? Are they still in the house? Because I'm not getting a call at 3 a.m. that the dogs got out back home.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I
that's
text my
great. That
boss.
would be the case. It's
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Text
too.
my boss, be like, don't call me on Saturday. And they go, why? I'm like, I'm doing mushrooms. And they're like, got it.
See, I wouldn't call my boss at all because then it puts it in their mind. Anytime you've ever told a job like, "Hey, I have to leave
We
early,"
have a
or you
different
need
job
anything,
that we're allowed to do that at, though,
yeah. But it's like, if you're not working Saturday, why would your boss call you?
because they want you to come in
Yeah.
and you're on mushrooms and you can't.
Yeah.
True.
That's why you let them know. Hey, I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything about my job. I tell everybody, hey, don't
sounds
talk
like
to me on Saturday.
I
That
wouldn't
sounds
mind a
like your normal
shift.
day to day.
I wouldn't
Not
mind a
knowing
shift on a
anything.
come down in a place that's made of old wood.
I
Just
don't
walk
know,
in there,
man.
feeling all the creaks, looking around, be like, this place haunted for sure.
That would be a creepy place to do
Yeah.
a full trip on.
Well, I told y'all I was at Sunset by myself yesterday for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I walked into that back bathroom, the solo private bathroom.
Don't
All
like
the lights
that.
are off. And I
Yeah.
was like, I should be scared right now, right? Like everyone's always haunted this and haunted that.
It's
and I'm
one
just
place
like,
I don't
know.
feel too bad, but I do feel like there's a man watching me from inside that shower sometimes when I poop or pee.
Do you?
Oh.
But I also, after listening to that podcast that did the full investigation, I'm like totally relieved of all my suspicions now.
Yeah.
Because they told us that it was basically over at Voodoo Donuts and BBG's and like downstairs, but like the dead bodies that were found, one was downstairs, but one was over at. Yeah, it is just kind of heavy information.
Just a crazy.
But
fucking
there's still
sentence.
there's still reason to believe that like Sunset, the green room, and that like apartment area and all that was just straight up brothel.
Well, yeah, but it was also
Yeah.
crazy stuff happened there, and there was
And no
probably
one's ever
some.
killed a hooker, so it's probably good to hang out back there during the daytime.
How do you know that?
No one's ever killed a hooker. It's like a thing.
What?
Play Grand Theft Auto, you have to save
They
them all the time.
literally have to. They literally have this. Isn't there a serial killer who only killed hookers?
No, hookers are the safest people in the world. Sex workers are notoriously, they don't get in trouble.
Where they stand on a street corner, they can get hit by a
Yeah, the
car.
public is
That's
watching
not
them.
safe.
That's,
Oh, the public's
that's
watching
a
them.
freak accident.
Oh, that's a freak accident.
Yeah.
Dude, I fell at my own job and cracked my head open. No one was there to save
Well, you're
me.
not a hooker.
Oh, shit.
Be making a lot more money if you were.
Yeah.
Maybe I would be.
Sell that spine, dude. Come
Only
on.
hole you're selling is a is a straw to a Coke.
Yep.
And you forgot them. Can we get some straws, actually?
Oh, I got it. Yes, ma'am. Give me
Well,
one
I gave
second.
Justin. I didn't give Justin a straw the other day. I gave him his whatever soda, what Coke. I don't know.
I asked for a soda water, and of course, Marcus, it's too much work for him to complete a full drink. Just put a straw in it. 'Cause
Yeah.
You should say, how about you use them horse teeth to suck them through, huh?
Yeah. Now, I remember in Detroit, someone told me that a guy who uses a straw
Yeah.
is gay because it's like you're sucking on a little penis.
That's an Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy
that's
bit.
of course.
Is
and
that?
that's,
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's of course like what I told you. That's like very straight men say homophobic shit like that, and it's
Yeah.
like it's a straw. It also changes the profile of the drink. I like the way the
Gay.
straw.
Gay.
It's more. It
That
makes it more
was-
carbonated.
Tell
dude.
me about the profile of
the
the drink
thing of you
again.
not knowing. It's
Yeah,
just
but you
like
can't hit the ding through a straw like you can chugging. You know what the ding is? You ever when you drink something, you glug, 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 ding. You feel it. You feel the ding. You know what I'm talking about?
From a soda water?
Soda water, beer, water, Powerade.
there's certain drinks that I like to
whiskey.
drink. Pop and soda needs a straw.
Pop. Fucking
Pop.
Soda
Say
needs
it
a
again,
straw.
brother.
Beer.
It's called a Coke.
Beer. You don't put a straw in beer because that's not how you drink beer.
I've always
too
wanted to
carbonated.
do that.
You know who did do that?
Who?
The women at Red Lobster. They come in and they
Put a
get the
straw in the
tall. They get
beer?
a tall 24-ounce Bud Light, and they'd be like, "Can I get a straw?"
We don't have
And
a
I was
straw
like-
that long.
That's what I know, and I'm like, "What?"
Two together.
And then they didn't. I thought it was they didn't want to mess up their lipstick, but I also think it's because they wanted to get drunk. I don't know. I think it was
Well, women look great when they're
Can
sucking
you
out of a straw.
drink a beer faster through a straw?
you can't. Well, it's the way you use a straw to suck down the beer because it gets you a drunk faster
I'm
because
at the
of
point where
the
the
oxygen.
mustache.
I know you know what it is.
The mustache
Oxygen.
facial hair combo now is at the point where I just like loathe drinking, or I don't give a shit at all. I just let it just. Down
Yeah, well,
my
you gotta trim your mustache.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
gotta
But
trim
it
where the
still
lip
it still
is.
catches that, and then it runs down like shingles.
It does.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you think I feel?
I would just not eat. I'd be skinny too.
I
if I had
don't
all
like
that.
to watch you
I'm working
eat
on it.
or
Yeah.
drink.
It's
you
like
take
watching
a
a baby deer.
yeah. He takes a napkin and he just like rubs it on his face, and to get
Well,
this
he's
shit
got
up,
a
and I'm like,
beard.
"What are you doing?"
Marcus does eat like a bird.
Yeah.
He has to hold his beard too. He's like, it's like he's giving himself a blowjob, dude. He has to hold his hair. He's like, hold my hair
Buddy,
back,
if
honey.
I give
And-
myself a blowjob, I wouldn't care where the shit went.
Whenever I've like in my mind remembering Justin eat while living with him, it's like whenever Justin eats, he just lets all of his like appendages and joints just kind of go loose, except for like the fork and knife. So he's just like sitting on the couch like a marionette puppy that doesn't have anyone holding it and just like eating fried rice.
Are you saying because my legs go put into the hold
Yeah,
the
you
plate?
go wild when you eat though. Like, your whole body kind of relaxes and you just you look like a
Hey, maybe everyone's body goes a little, because eating is the most natural thing that we do, even if it's not natural food. Our body's still like, ooh,
yeah.
this is instinctually good. We're eating, and we revert back to our.
You can always tell someone like how much money they are raised around by how they eat.
Yeah.
And some of the most wealthy, privileged people I know eat like absolute pigs.
Yes, I
It's
hate
kinda
it.
strange.
I can't stand that shit. I hate it.
How do you want everyone to
Piggy
eat? With
eats.
chopsticks?
No, I want everybody to eat with their mouth closed and.
How does it get in there then?
I haven't sat with someone who ate with
You
their mouth
open up your
closed in a
mouth.
while.
And then you put it in,
And then what?
and then you chew with your.
Oh.
You know
You know
I
what
hate?
used to happen to me when I would smack my lips? I would get smacked. I would literally, it would ruin dinner tables. It would ruin the whole dinner if one of us kids smacked our lips. Because dad or they get so mad. Oh, I'll
I hate
I'll
sauce
hit you.
people. People who eat the sauce and like got to get it all. They're just like
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
they're eating
Too much
sauce.
sauce?
They're like, hey,
Yeah.
you want some food with that sauce? And like they don't want to like ranch. You ever like a drunk guy at a bar who's like eating
Yeah. My,
like a potato wedge and he's dipping it in ranch. My little brother has a friend. It's just the
I mean, it's
worst
good.
eater in the world. He's going to the military. I'm happy. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll teach him how to
I do
eat
that
better.
shit.
But you just fucking like scoop the ranch out like it's pudding
Yes.
and
Oh.
just eats it. And you're like, bro, what are we? Like, they're gonna have more ranch back in the kitchen. We don't
They-
have to do this.
Jordan, my fiance, she loves Hidden Valley Ranch. And she's like, you want some ranch? I made a DiGiorno pizza. And I'm like, I'm not putting that shit on my pizza. She's like, well, I love it. And I go, I hate that ranch. That's like the worst ranch ever. I might
That's
put
not
it on
true.
a salad. Everybody puts it on. You like it? It's not good.
Hidden Valley.
Ranch
If you
on
have
pizza?
real ranch,
Yeah.
like homemade, authentic ranch, like Jet's Ranch or Bar Ranch.
Yeah, Jet's Ranch is bar none the best
Yo,
ranch
it's
in the
crazy
Exactly.
to be like authentic homemade and then just name a pizza chain.
Oh, I was
you
saying
get
like that
ranch
kind.
from.
That's homemade. They do make it
world. So
in
that shit
in
in
house.
squirt bottle.
Jeez. You know what, Marcus? Sometimes you really do just
You contradict
you
yourself. in
no,
like
you
3
contradict
seconds.
yourself because you think you know and you don't.
Yeah, Justin, what the fuck do you know?
It's
I
not
know that-
homemade if it's made at the restaurant. That's not homemade. That's restaurant
You
made.
don't know. Maybe some in
Homemade
Austin.
is you made it at home.
In Austin, someone's living there. Someone's secretly living at that place.
Handmade, I guess.
Different
In
word.
house, made in house.
They're different words.
In house.
In house.
Crazy. Cool.
God,
I
you
didn't
feel
know-
good about
I didn't
yourself?
know Justin
No,
was a
I fucking
nerd.
don't.
Michelin
Nerd?
star.
I'm upset.
I am too.
Good. We're having an OG podcast.
OG podcast. An OG podcast would be one where you used to have hair. When we started, you had hair.
Y'all didn't see this.
No, I did not.
I know that was a
Fuck.
joke.
This is bad.
You just spill on your laptop?
No.
So
I'm typing so much shit. Oh, look, Danny Mullen. Who's that?
My point is, ranch on pizza is great.
ranch on pizza is great if it's the good ranch, but if it's creamy Hidden Valley or just like out of a tube, it's not good. That stuff is so bad. I hate it.
Yeah, I think over the shelf ranch has gotten worse in the last couple of years as an official ranch aficionado. As someone, who,
Yeah, I agree.
I got Ken's the other day. Ken's Steakhouse
Oh,
Ranch.
Ken's.
Love Ken's.
Ken's.
Usually.
It's K-E-N.
Oh, now who's fucking going
Did
hard
you
on
know
the
what he
word?
was talking about?
It was a ranch I never heard of.
Ken's.
I
You
still
probably
don't know.
have.
What am I
about it.
saying?
Ken's
It's wrong.
is-
Hold the
Ken-
fuck up. What the fuck? Ken's Steakhouse Ranch. What?
There you go. So
He
you better
heard
now.
Ken's.
Ken's.
You say words weird because you're from the South.
Cans.
And y'all understand
Hey,
it, right?
Cans.
Let's talk about the forward
Cans
momentum
and
of the
Ken's
English
is a
language.
different. That's two different things.
Kins and cans.
It is.
You said Kins, and he
Okay,
said
is there a Can's ranch dressing that I should be aware of that I'm getting
I don't
muddled
know,
up in?
but there's so many of the same products that a lot of things are named about.
Okay, well I
almost the
think you
same.
said Hidden Valley weird. I call it Hidden Valley all.
No, you
fucking
didn't.
yeah, I do
You don't
now.
say it that
I
way.
do now for the sake of the fucking pod. I do.
No, you don't. You probably say Hidden Day.
Well, I had
but
no
Hidden
idea what
Valley.
you were talking about the
Hidden
entire time you
Valley.
were talking about Hidden Valley's where
Hidden
my
Valley.
Hidden Valley's where my mama lives.
Yeah, you ever
Talking about my mama's ranch? Yeah, it's homemade. Hidden Valley, it's always homemade in Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Hey, we'll talk about Ken's. Go back to Ken's. Please tell us more about cans.
HEB had a buy one get the Kins thing free, so I ended up with some corn nuts and I got the ranch for free and I put it on a Freshetta pizza, favorite oven pizza by the way. I think they do a pretty good job.
It's my fiance's favorite.
And I would have
Hold
gone
on.
back to Hidden Valley.
Did they actually get you with the if you buy this, you can get this other product
Yeah, it was
coupon?
$2.97 for essentially ranch.
But that's not even a coupon. That's like if you buy this product and then you walk to the other end of the store, you can get this
no, that's
product
right
slightly
next,
discounted.
Right next to it.
It was right
free.
next to it.
Yeah, so I got
Okay.
I paid for the ranch and got a free snack, and I got to try a new ranch.
Yeah. See?
It was cheaper than the other ranches.
Sometimes when I go to HEB, they'll have that coupon and it'll be like this thing, and then you got to buy this other thing that's not even close to where you are.
Yeah, $5 meal deal, or the not $5 meal deal, but the meal deal at HEB goes crazy. You ever do that shit?
No, but you just did that word thing again. Meal deal.
Meal deal.
Meal deal.
Meal deal.
Meal deal. God damn
What are
it,
you
dude.
talking about? Meal.
What are you
Oh, I'm
talking
sorry.
about?
The meal deal
There
That's
you
not
go.
at
also
the
how you say it.
HEB is really good.
You
good.
literally
Some time.
The crazy thing is a German, born German, is telling you how to speak
Sprechen Sie
English.
dick, Mark.
Ja, natürlich. Sprichst du dich?
Shush dick. Look, whatever. Me comprende. You fuckers are
Hey,
driving
in
me up a wall.
Germany, do they have people that talk like? Do they say words that like you don't understand
called
because they say it so
barbarians.
thicker?
Bavarians, yeah.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Fuck
me.
you.
Fuck me all up and down.
Fuck me.
Oh, he talk weird, does he? Does he talk weird? Yeah, he does. He talks a little weird.
You know, it's
I think
funny.
y'all understood all
you know,
that
it's
shit.
funny.
Fuck
When
me.
Phil gets mad, his little foot goes
It
up,
quivers.
and his other one stays flat,
There's not weighted.
and then he vapes because he's
It's not weighted.
stressed.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
just getting loose?
We-I-getted. It's not we-I-getted.
That's
Fuckers.
also. That's,
Anyways, back to Justin. What the fuck do you know? God damn.
well, I know
Got
the
me
way
fired
that you
up.
say some of your words is wrong. I know that for sure.
It's not
Not
wrong.
much else I know in this corner over here. Back to you, Phillip. With Phillip's advice.
I lost all of my notes.
I'll be honest. I think this has
been.
been a good episode so
Hey,
far.
hey, you know what I reckon? I
What
reckon
happened?
you invest in all, because all is going to go up. That's what you sound like. Oh.
Whatever, Hussein.
You know what? You know what, Philippe?
There you go. Maybe y'all should try to talk like me, and we'd have ourselves a little drooling banjos.
All right, I like that. All right, cool.
Yeah, well, y'all
Let's
want to do
it.
drooling
Rest up.
banjos for a couple minutes?
I'll do it.
You fuckers.
You stupid
Y'all
as
are
hell.
retarded and fat.
You're fat.
No,
you're
you're
fat.
fat.
You're fat.
You're fat. I'm
No,
not
you're
fat. You're gay.
Hey, you're
Ah! Drooling banjos.
I'm not fat. You're gay. Is the funniest shit you can say.
I'm not fat. You're gay.
It's just
See,
completely
it's fun. They do have a good time
red-herring
over
it.
there talking like that.
They do. We used to have a fun time too. We made fun of each other. And then
What happened?
I don't know. Phil got Hollywood. You got bald, and I got mad.
Hollywood.
I
Yeah,
don't
look
know.
at you, dude. Sunset Strip. Where's
Yeah.
that? Hollywood, dipshit.
515 square feet off South Congress. It's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
You know you know what? Ever since Phillip got into Kill Tony,
Oh, that's what did it? I thought it was Buffet Girl.
You mean kale, Tony? You mean kale?
There you got it. Kale.
you got
Kale.
Kale Tony. It's the really
Kale
healthy.
Tony.
It's the healthy version of Kill
Kale
Tony.
Tony.
How about
Yeah.
with that red band fella?
Kale Tony, dude. That's funny.
I'm kidding. I was just messing around. We can go back to Drooling Banjoes if you want.
Did y'all see the GTA trailer? The new
No,
one?
I heard about it.
It's,
No.
it looks
There's a new
incredible.
one?
Yeah, they also pushed back the launch to May of 2026.
Yeah.
So now we're waiting another year.
I
literally.
thought they released.
No, they
a new-
released a trailer and it looks phenomenal.
Okay, can we see it?
You want me to pull it?
Pull that up.
JJ, is that okay that we pull this up right now?
Tell me more about it. Describe
get-
it.
just get
Pretend
a
I'm blind.
Aw from JJ.
Pretend I'm
Aw.
blind. Describe it to
We'll
me.
let him think that one over before we pull it up. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's like uncanny a little bit the way how good the graphics have looked and everything, but it shows how much is actually going on in the game. That's like this weird intelligence that the game has, the city has. It really kind of feels like a living and moving city. There's people on the
Yeah.
beach with their dogs. There's like cops pulling over and frisking like some gang members. You drive through a neighborhood. There's a dude mowing his lawn. There's like kids out in the backyard of one of the houses playing. Like it's a really.
There's kids in the game now.
I don't know if there's kids in the game, but I'm just giving you example as to
Well,
how it
guess
makes
what?
the city
Sure.
feel like it is
Yeah.
actually like living. There's
yeah.
a beat
There's a
going
homeless guy shitting on the
through.
sidewalk.
If you rob the homeless guy, he remembers you next time apparently, and he's able to be like, "Yeah, you fucking took that from me."
Oh
Nice.
So
way.
it's got like an intelligence to the game. It's
They
kinda
got
cool.
Drooling Banjoes in it too. That's crazy.
They got the Drooling Banjoes in there.
Hey man, I remember you took my banjo.
Well, I heard that you have to play as a guy and a girl this time. There's like a couple that you like the main characters.
they
You know how
might
the
be
last one there
cops.
was 3 guys.
Can I be honest with
You
you?
might be a cop.
I never played GTA like
Ever.
as the game.
Trump is president. GTA, you're a cop now.
I
We're
never
done
played
with
the
law.
game.
We're done with
Have you
law.
guys beat the? Have
We're
you
done
ever
with
played like
crime.
that? You played the game like through?
I have
like
played
that?
GTA 5 through. Yes, I did that during COVID. That was my big COVID
I did
project.
better in that stock market than any other stock market in my life.
I didn't even know you could trade stocks in that game until after I beat the game.
You traded. How did you do?
Pretty good. There's like missions around it and stuff, and you do insider trading. You set
Yeah,
up, like, you
there's
go
a
and you beat
bunch
the shit
of-
out of a guy.
There's ways where you can like rig the system, kind of like real life. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They should have Nancy Pelosi GTA, dude.
I feel like
just fucking
in
have people
Austin,
killed and stuff.
We're like within arm's reach of insider trading information all the time. We're just not eating at the right places.
Yeah, you know insider trading is illegal, right? You're aware of this.
Yeah, duh. But that's how everyone makes their money is through illegal.
You know what
means.
upsets me about Austin? You know what upsets me about Austin? Isn't
You
it
pay the
supposed to be like
tax.
like a tech capital?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then why don't I have any cell phone service? Downtown.
Who's your service?
Who's your
AT&T.
Oh, that's why. You
Yeah,
got to get
dude.
an off-brand like me and Phil.
MetroPCS.
I have Walmart.
Do you
Family
have good
Mobile.
service?
Yeah.
Well, you don't use the internet though either.
No,
you
I
always
have
ask
good
for people
service
for Wi-Fi.
until I
you
ran
go
out
anywhere.
of-
You go to a gas station and be like, "Hey, can I get your Wi-Fi?" Ah!
Hey, fuckface, you're doing that too, but you're paying way more than I am.
No, I'm not doing that, fuckface.
All right, guys. I'll give you the Wi-Fi passcode. Calm down.
Because I don't have to ask the gas station for Wi-Fi. I
You
just
just
use
said
my
you don't
5G.
have coverage.
It's radio room. It's radio room.
You literally
password.
said you don't have coverage.
Well, that's where our studio is. It's a plug. You want me to say the password though?
No.
Let's get this place hacked.
How much do you pay a month for AT&T?
Mm,
Can I guess?
yeah, I guess.
185.
66. $66 a month. What do you pay?
56
Wow.
or something.
I was pretty close. So you pay twice what I pay.
Yeah,
Same.
because my phone's not from Walmart.
All right.
My phone's
And
not from
you know
Walmart,
what's
it's from Apple.
crazy? Is my phone works.
My phone works.
Yeah, my phone works. I take videos on it. I call people.
Yeah,
I
but
can go on
that's
the
not
internet.
AT&T.
You know, you
That's
can buy
have,
a phone with no contract attached to it and give it to any service provider, right?
Yeah, you have a nicer phone. I'm talking the phone service though.
Yeah, I don't know the phone service. Honestly, I don't like AT&T.
you have a
Ever since
contract
I
for your
switched
phone?
over, I used to have Verizon, but it was way more expensive. But then my brother-in-law asked me to join this family plan, and ever since I've joined AT&T, I've had.
I
the
remember
worst.
that. That's
You
when
do
he got
remember
his
this.
iPhone. He
Yeah.
used to have Verizon and an Android. He was a whole different person.
The only reason I got an iPhone was because I had the iPad and I was like ready to take over the world with my Apple products. So I got I was using it just for the cameras. That's honestly why I only bought Apple was for the cameras to make.
You were
for
sober
social
for a
media.
month. You were sunbathing, laying on your stomach, sunbathing his butthole, and then
you remember a lot, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
remember everything. I
There's a
remember
big-
everything.
A lot of people are mad because they made the new iPhone thin, but they didn't upgrade the cameras at all. And people are like, we want a heftier product with better cameras. We don't want thin iPhones. It's not like 2014 anymore.
Well, it's crazy, yeah, because everybody's
We
just
want-
making content now, so you need a good camera, and that's what everybody uses.
I would
It's
carry
just-
around an Acme brick if it meant that I could shoot on a fucking camera anywhere I went. I would carry a brick with me. I would carry a whole ass house brick
If
it
you
meant
could
that
film?
thing.
Would you
Yeah.
attach
Yeah.
it to your side?
If
Would
it
you
was-
have that clip on
sure,
the side?
Fuck it. Why not?
I have that clip. I love that clip, dude. The OtterBox clip.
Do you
I'm
have
fat.
that?
Yeah, here.
I'm fat, so my roll would push it off.
I would hate that.
We're gonna get a tour of Marcus's dad clip. He carries it on him.
He does carry it.
Look at this fucking thing, right? This
And
is
how-
my Dino of the week right here, dude. Look at this.
So your boyfriend can watch baseball while he's sucking your dick, or what?
No.
That's
So
why
I
he does
can
it, because
watch
he always
baseball.
watches TV, dude. This is
Look at
why our drinks are always slow. Because my barback over here is watching fucking sports, getting mad during the thing. It's so funny to watch you barback and watch the Tigers lose. Shit! Ah! And guests are like, "Can
That's
I?"
when they
and
lose.
the guests
which
are
they
like,
don't do that
And
much.
guests come up to Marcus and like, "Can I get a beer?" And he's like, "What the fuck you
Yeah,
want?"
We
And
don't
he's-
need a margarita mixer. We just need to have the Detroit Lions game and just have Marcus hold that
Hold
thing.
that-
Just
hold the
fucking keep it
margaritas.
moving
Marcus
the
is just like,
entire time. Good bar back. He's been a good bar back today. He's just shaking.
I
his
have
margarita.
issues, but you know what? I can watch a sports game and not have an aneurysm.
Yeah, but you have an aneurysm because of life.
Also, you don't understand
Yeah,
what's
which
going
makes
on in the
sense
sports games.
because that would be actual reasons to get mad, but you're getting mad about something that you can't control.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what?
buddy, you
today?
can't control life either.
Yeah, I know. I
Do
know
you?
clearly.
We should say something nice. We've been really.
Y'all are fine. Y'all are doing great.
Yeah.
I don't think that was sincere.
I mean, I think I could use some positivity if you want. I'm not going to tell you anything, but you could tell me something.
Why? What the? Okay.
That was fucking nuts, dude. I'm positive you're getting a phone call
Right.
from
It's
your
my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my brother.
Let's see what mean
He's
shit
from
he has
London.
To say.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The meanest brother.
Hey, he's literally flipping me off. Hey, you're on camera, dude. You're on the podcast now.
This is your moment.
Hello.
Hey, dude. Guys, I'm so wet right now.
It works every time.
Can you see his face?
What kind of commie coffee are you drinking over there?
No, this is wine. 'Cause I have 3 children that are driving
Oh,
me
it's
nuts.
gay coffee.
It's gay coffee, yeah.
Gay French coffee.
Did you mix it with a Coke?
Why would I mix wine with Coke?
It's like a European
If it
thing.
was cocaine.
It's what kids do.
It is funny. You kind of look like Justin if he got enough oxygen in the womb.
An
You know?
8.
What the hell? Here, wait.
Y'all are painful.
He laughed at it. Too.
Here.
You look like Justin if he came to eat with me every time I did.
Talked this dipshit into shaving his fucking head.
Yeah. Oh, Justin. Yeah, we're gonna get him into shaving his head.
All right, I like that.
But he's using this haircut right now because it gets him booked on a lot of lesbian-only shows.
He's trying to get the lesbian Theo Vaughn shows.
Yeah. He's
yeah.
getting booked on them.
Ellen's going to have him on soon.
Ellen got canceled because she was too mean.
Yeah. Well, Justin's the new Ellen.
Justin got
He's a
canceled because
dick.
he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Justin, your new nickname's Ellen Essenmacher.
Ellen Essenmacher.
Ellen Mocker.
Hey, thanks, dude.
They're called E squared.
E squared? Okay, thanks.
E squared. Do you know what squared means, Justin?
No.
What is 2 squared?
2 squared. 4.
Good job.
Whoa, but that's an easy one.
Maybe you just
What's
start
3
somewhere.
squared?
Here's my question
9.
for you.
Damn it.
If I get dealt a 20 and the dealer's showing an 8, what do I do?
Stay.
Good job.
Yeah.
Busted.
He's playing blackjack right now. All right, dude. Have fun in London. All right, love you. Bye. I gotta go. Say
I was on a podcast, you fucking bitch.
you are
Yeah,
on the
actually,
podcast.
Justin, leave the phone there and you just go ahead and walk out. We'll be fine without you.
I mean, that's true.
That would hurt Justin's feelings more than anything.
With his big brother got
It
it.
really would. I think it would.
Oh, I know it would.
Is there something about Justin we should pick on him for that you know about?
There's a lot of things I could tell you, but I don't want to ruin his career.
What career?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did Justin ever shit himself?
Yes.
Shit. Well, close. Do you guys want to hear a good story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, can I tell him or no?
Yeah. JJ, are you catching
Okay.
this?
JJ's upstairs in the bathtub destroying my fucking bathroom. So, anyways, back in the day, my uncle used to take us to Detroit Tigers games every now and then. So we were driving down to Detroit, about 10 minutes from the ballpark. Justin's like, "Oh, my stomach hurts! Oh my god!" And he used to bitch so much that no one believed him. So he was bitching so much that we just said, "Shut the fuck up, and we're gonna get to the ballpark. No worries."
Oh, that's
So
why
he
you're
was
like this.
screaming at my uncle, crying in the back seat, crying for about 10 to 15 minutes straight. Ran into the ballpark and then almost shit his pants. And then shit. Didn't you shit all over the walls in the fucking?
Did I shit over all the walls?
Did you shit on the walls or the toilet because you didn't make it?
I don't know.
You blew up and then
At
you
Tiger
stuffed
State,
hot
or
dogs on
not at
top
Tiger
of it.
State, at Comerica Park.
I know the story, but I don't remember how it ended. I think I made it to the bathroom, but I remember I was shaking in the car and you guys kept
shit
making.
Your pants?
No.
You shit your pants a little and then you ran to the bathroom and you shit on the toilet. Yeah, because you said you fucking guys. Didn't you say that the toilet was so nasty you could sit down on it?
Because 4 other kids like Justin came in and shat all over it beforehand.
Yeah, dude. They were messing
Oh,
with me on the way
man.
there. They would.
Oh,
I was
man.
like shaking in the car, and then they were trying to make me laugh to shit my pants. So that's what brothers do, and my cousin.
Hey, go Tigers.
Oh,
Go
fuck, that was
Tigers.
funny.
All right. Thanks for the story.
First place. First place
Yes, sir.
in the Central, baby.
In the AL, American League, first place.
That's right. Justin, did you know that?
Yeah, of course. I know everything about sports because I'm also gay like you and Markus.
Wow. The proper word is homosexual. That's offensive.
Wow, you really do live in London,
London's changed you, queer.
huh? The word's homosexual.
How about you head down to the, what is it called, the Piccadilly, and shut the fuck up.
Can you make me a taco?
It's homosexual, isn't it? It's a man's
Hey,
penis
Phillip,
in me mouth.
Phillip,
Oi.
Can you cut me some cilantro and make me a taco, you motherfucker?
Motherfucker. I
Oh.
feel like Jordan couldn't go to, they'd keep Jordan. Their accent.
Oh.
If Jordan went over there and said motherfucker, they'd be like, you guys, you have to stay here now. We've never
You
heard
live
anyone
here
talk
now.
like that before.
All right. All right. I'm going to hang up now so I can put my phone down.
All right, hey, I was just trying to get you fucking likes on your podcast.
Hell
But,
yeah,
hey,
dude.
Yeah, just hang up on me.
Hang up on him.
Okay. Bye.
Well, Justin's crying now, so that's a positive.
Mm.
Dude, what's funny is you'd never have to answer the phone. You don't have to answer that.
Yeah. I talked to my brother, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you trying to say? Go ahead and say it.
Oh, what I was saying was like, I feel like it was hurting you the whole time.
It'd just be like this podcast. It's like anything
recreating
else.
the
Isn't it cool
story
that
of you
can
shitting
talk
all
to
over
him
that
face
place.
to face from like 4,000 miles away, though? That's kind of
That is crazy.
That
yeah.
is
He's all the way
crazy,
in
dude.
London, and every time I call him, he's always in bed.
They're 8 hours ahead, right?
Is that? It must be that because every time I call him, he's in bed.
Yeah.
What's funny
It's
is
like
when
3 o'clock, and he's like, "I'm in bed." I'm
when
like,
I
"What?"
talk to Jake, he'll be like, I'm drinking, because it's like 10 p.m. over here, and I'll be like, 2 p.m. over here, I'm drinking. It's like, well, just crack one for me.
He was just like, "Yeah, I'll drink one with you." Yeah, of course.
Damn, dude. You shit yourself at Comerica Park. That's
I didn't.
beautiful.
I don't think it ended that way.
I love a good shit in my pants story.
I had
Yeah.
another. There's a whole bunch of those stories.
Do you have one where you actually blew out the britches? Or not?
Yeah. It was one where every time I would do something, every time I'd go somewhere, I would I get like nervous. Like I'd be fine, and then I'd get to the place, and then I'd have to go to the bathroom.
What is that? Why? Because you still have that. You get
Ner-
here, the first thing you do when you get to the podcast is, I got to pee.
Well, I always got to pee. I'm old now. I just pee all the time.
You pee a lot.
I pee so much, it's annoying.
How many times a day you pee?
Like 10, 20 times.
Holy fuck, dude. 20 times a day? I pee a lot. I don't think I'm hitting 20 a day.
Yeah, bro, so much.
I've
Just
been peeing less since I've been on my prison diet, as Phil calls it.
Are you drinking less water?
I'm drinking less anything, but I'm trying to drink water still, yeah.
Well, anyway.
I'm eating less.
Yeah. So anyway, so the story was we went fishing at my aunt's house. We went and we had this long walk. It was like 20 minutes to get to the spot, right?
Mm.
As soon as we get to the spot, I throw my line out and I look at Johnny. Like, oh my God, Johnny, I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, you do this every time. Every time we do something, you gotta take a shit. Every time. And we're like, like 12 years old. I don't know how. We're young. And I go, well, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I start walking back to my aunt's house. And I always remember this. I'm walking back and the house is like, it's like 100 yards away, and I see it in the distance. And you know when you're walking, and then all of a sudden each time it gets better and it's about to come out of your butt,
Yes.
you stop and you and you clench it, and you gotta stop for a minute to suck it back in.
Yes.
So I did that once, and then I'm like, oh, and the
That's
house
so
is
bad
right
for you.
there. The house is right there. I see it, and I get closer, and I'm inching away, and I'm just like, I gotta stop again. I stopped twice, and then the third time I stopped, and I'm like, my mom is looking out the front door, and she sees me, and I'm like, Mom, and she's like, Justin, and then my asshole my butt just let loose, went poof, and I went, and you could see the relief in my face, just no. And it just in my
It went slow motion. It started playing
it's in
Italian
slow
opera.
motion, and then you
Solid.
gotta waddle back to the house.
No
you know?
way, it was solid.
Well, you were
It was
already
coming out that
waddling, but now
fast.
it's like there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I was waddling. I'm pitching toe.
So you were basically edging your poop.
Yeah, dude, edging it, and then yeah,
That's
and then
what
I
it
was
is. When you're
walking back
holding
with
in
a
a shit
whole
like that.
turd in my pants.
Prairie dogging. You remember when prairie dogging became a term?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Early 2000s?
Touching cotton. You ever heard that one?
Touching cotton?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
pretty funny.
That's when you're because your underwear.
Oh.
I'm touching cotton right now. I got to get the hell out of
I
here.
ain't never heard. That's some southern shit right there,
Yeah,
dude.
it is funny. Man.
Touching
That's a good
cotton.
one though. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. Instead
Yeah.
of
Prairie dog and touching cotton.
yeah.
Prairie dogging is so crazy, just poking in and out. What movie is that
About to
from?
be Groundhog's Day. We don't get
That
the
was
hell out of
Rat Race.
Rat Race. What a fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, you say I don't know shit. I'm pretty sure that was
here.
Rat
Mr. Bean's
Race.
in there.
Yeah, Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
John
I'm
Lovitz.
prairie dog
Seth
in it.
Green.
Yeah, it's the Hitler scene. When they go to the Hitler scene, it's the fat daughter, and she's like, "Dad, I gotta go. I'm prairie dogging." Or they're in the car.
I
The
should-
dad gets the Hitler car in that. That's such a good movie.
It is fun. It's what John Lovitz.
That's what I
Yeah.
just said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
John
sorry.
Lovitz. Yeah, dude, what a great fucking. They don't make movies like that anymore.
They don't
man.
make movies anymore.
Shit my pants camping too one time.
Yeah, how'd it go?
We were just camping. We had s'mores before we went to bed. You know how campsites are. You gotta like walk around the
Oh, yeah.
cul-de-sac to find the whatever it is. And I woke up and just like Hershey squirts, literally. the
Ugh.
worst. My
That's
dad
the
was
worst.
like, dig a hole. Digging a hole. I'm just like out there soiled. What do? You gotta take like this 12-year-old to the restroom and rinse him down. Like,
Is that what they say? You soiled yourself because like
Yeah.
you literally have dirt in your pants now.
No, you have
Yeah.
shit in your pants.
I know, but it's like.
I know.
dirt.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I followed.
You did.
Thank you
You're welcome.
for explaining what shit your pants means, dude. Runtime.
Soiled yourself.
Back in the day, speaking of camping, we found hot dogs. I don't know if I've told the story before. We found hot dogs. You could eat them just out of the package because they're already cooked. You know, you could eat them cold. It's like bologna.
Yeah.
So, and I guess I liked it. And all of us were eating.
It's for kids.
all of us were eating these hot
Homosexual.
dogs. Yeah. Good joke. Fuck you. So we were eating
Alright.
hot dogs, and the next thing we do is we go on the merry-go-round. And of course, I go
Homosexual.
on there, and I wanted to be the fun one and go on there. And my friends, I'm the only one on the merry-go-round. My friends start spinning it as fast as they could, and Greg always would take it to the next level and would fuck with you so much. So I'm on the thing and I'm screaming. I'm like, "Oh my God." And I'm just going on the merry-go-round. I'm just going after I ate like 2 or 3 hot dogs raw. And I get off the thing and all of a sudden I just projectile vomit into the sandbox. Just red, pink hot dogs.
Mm.
And then we just covered it up like cats and dogs.
Like it never happened.
Like it never
oh,
happened.
that's the best when you do something like that and you're like, at least we can pretend this never
Pretend,
happened really
there you go.
easily.
Ever tell you about the time Luke at Johnny Carino's, the throw up story? I think I've told you about this before. The
I don't know.
lasagna. He can't eat anything red.
What?
Luke, my middle brother. I don't know. He has.
Doesn't he work at a pizza place?
Yeah, and he shouldn't eat pizza. But like he had lasagna, and I think we had like something with strawberries on it, and it was always strawberries. And this dude, like, we're at the Johnny Carino's. Families are galore. We're at like a booth, and just like in the middle of the dinner, halfway through the family lasagna, Luke just like turns to the outside of the booth and just like on a straight line from his
Yeah.
mouth to the floor, bah! Like The Exorcist.
Nice.
And my dad and my mom look at it, and I get it now, but like when you have kids, you're just like, you weigh your options really quick. You're like,
Yeah.
let's just leave. Let's leave cash on the table and just get the fuck out of here right now, right? We don't want to. We're like already spectacle. This is embarrassing. Get out. Walking out the front door, my dad leaves like $100 bill on the table. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then Luke just like, as soon as he steps out the front door, like on an arc, just like, and there's cars parked. Just, and just like paints 3 cars. And my parents like, what the hell? Me and Jack are like, like laughing. And then we get in the car. My dad's like, it's all out, right? It's all out. And he's like, Luke's like, And then he thinks, as soon as the minivan door closes, just one more time. We're like, what the hell, man?
Dude, puking in a car. You ever puked in a car?
All
that
over.
shit
Yes,
never
actually.
comes out.
Rest-
Restaurant,
yes,
parking
I
lot,
have.
and in the car. He painted it all.
I'm saying, have
Oh.
you ever done it?
Yes.
Puked in a car?
Yeah.
I pull over in time. I know when I start to salivate, and I know when it's
One-
coming.
One time when I was
It just never gets out.
it sucks. One time I was coming home from my friend was driving us all. I was in the trunk of the car because I think it was like a fair, like the good old, the beer tent, and so we were close to home. And I'm in the trunk, and I didn't want to say nothing. And there was a cardboard box, and we drank a whole bunch of beer. And I didn't tell him to pull over. And I was like, all this puke in this box, and I just, and it's a cardboard box. So of course it starts seeping out.
Oh fuck, dude, that's so gross.
And then another time, I'm so sorry, Kevin. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry. This is when I was really bad. I also did it on this. He was driving because he was our sober friend. So he was driving us home another night, and I was in his car, and I knew that I was gonna puke. So I just stuck my head out the window, and I projectiled out the window.
Yeah.
But then the wind just woof on the car.
Yeah, I have puke on the side of my car right now from Allie.
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
Women and their pina coladas.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
like
Level.
pina
Yes.
coladas?
Puking all over the side of
In
my
my
car.
car. And it doesn't come off tomorrow.
The other day, she slammed 4.
Damn.
4.
Pina coladas?
No, not pina coladas.
Oh.
Amaretto sours.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sitting
even-
there.
oh,
I'm
fuck.
sitting there as a little bit of a veteran. I go, I know they taste good, honey, but you just drank like a half a cart. You just drank like half a gallon of maple syrup. And I'm sitting there like, her friends are like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, y'all, it's all fun and games, but like, I gotta be up. I gotta drive to Mississippi at like 8, 7 in the morning, and I'm gonna be there till 4 in the morning holding her hair. Like, you got it, honey. You got it all out right now.
Yeah.
And sure
That's
enough,
why you ever see a girl with like a shaved head and you're like, low maintenance.
Oh, that yeah.
You ain't never got to hold her.
You know
hair
what
back
makes
when
me
she's
mad?
throwing
You know
up,
what does
dude.
upset me a little bit about the women is like when they start throwing up, and then they're like, "You weren't there to check on me and hold my hair," and it's like, you knew what was gonna happen.
it'd be
You put
funny.
yourself in this predicament. If you
Yeah.
have too many shots, what do you think's gonna happen?
What if you just went over to your hair gel and just slicked her back real quick to get after her?
Just put it in a bun and be like, all right, you got this.
That
I'm
actually is
gonna
what
go
you
play
should
Madden.
do. But then you put the button here and you think logically about it. Then you get in trouble probably because
Yeah.
you thought logically about it and you weren't there to console.
I've found out women don't care about logic or reason or any
Yes,
of
there
that. They just care about feelings only.
Yes.
You just they only want you to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they only care how you feel so that then you'll think you should care about how they feel.
Oh
So
no.
they'll pretend they care about how you feel
Okay.
so that then
Yeah.
you'll go and care about how they feel.
The other night I was so drunk.
Great segue.
I know, just so fucking drunk.
Hell yeah.
In bed, moaning drunk.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Pain
yeah.
moaning, not like
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
she just looks over. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "What? What?" She's like, what's wrong? You never make these sounds. Like, why are you doing all this? And I was like, I'm hurting. I'm drunk right now. What are you saying? I'm hurting. She's like, well, shush, I'm trying to sleep. I was like, okay.
You don't care.
Just like sitting there, like, I'll go moan in the bathroom. Soup's just
Yeah.
like licking my chin.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you,
You should have
buddy.
been like, this is how you are once a month.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh my
You can't
God,
do
Marcus,
that.
you're trying to kill us
Bro,
all.
the elevators from The Shining, this woman, this
Oh,
lady. Oh my God.
Oh.
I worry once a month. I'm like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Anyways, let's not talk about menstrual cycles. Justin, what the fuck do you know? I just love having that written down.
Oh, back to me. What do I know now?
Yeah.
I
Dino
know
of the
that I
week.
should care more. You gotta care more. Back to you, Phil.
Dino of the week with Markus Olin. Back to Marcus.
You brought the thing that you sleep with?
I don't sleep with this.
Women be bleeding.
Hey, mommy, can you find my stuffed animal?
Yeah.
I have to show my friends.
I think I brought this one in before, actually. I don't even know anymore. I'm running
I think
out.
you
I feel
did.
like if they're on their period, they should sleep upside down. Keep it all in.
You want that closer to your face?
Like a bloody nose.
No, like hang
like a
them,
bloody
like
nose.
Like a
You
bat.
just
Like a bat.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bat. Like that.
Honey, go to your lair. Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
Just kind of upside. Just kind of hanging.
Sorry, I had one more thought on it.
Hey, rule number 2 of this podcast: we love women.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
when
we
they're
hate periods.
You know what though?
especially
We
when they're
haven't talked.
chumming the waters.
Shit.
I watched Jaws the other day, and they're just like, they're throwing chunks of meat out of the
Yeah.
back of the boat, and
Yeah.
then the fucking shark just pops out of the water, and I was like, whoa, fuck, dude.
That's crazy that a movie from 1960 got you.
73, but
Sorry,
yeah.
73.
That's how
It
is.
scared the shit out of me.
That's how it
Jaws
is.
rules.
That's how it is in real life too. You see a little blood, and the next thing you know, you're like, are you okay?" And then they,
Yeah. Every time a girl's on her period, the guy should just start playing da da
"These are
Da,
short
da.
boys."
da da da.
Get out of the water,
da.
mate! She's.
Get out of the house. Dude, just there's blood in the
The
everywhere.
sharks coming from inside the house.
Yeah, yeah. Get these motherfucking.
Oh no!
No.
Good thing it has literally nothing in
Wow.
it except for water.
What a guy. That's what you get.
And it's on camera, too.
Wow. Throw some dirt on it.
Pour a little bit more on
Now I'm really starting to believe his brother's story about him shitting all over the Comerica Park toilet.
Were you the brother who spills shit? There's always one of them.
I was the brother who ate. Yeah,
It smells good.
JJ.
It smells phenomenal.
Yeah.
Is he pissed?
I hope not. It was a complete accident.
Code of conduct. Did you read that? I've never
Complete
read
accident,
that.
and I'm so sorry.
Wow. Look at how his mood changes. Tail between his legs.
Why didn't you catch it?
Because I was playing with my dino.
I
I
was
was
gonna
like,
tell
Marcus
you-
is so much more calm with the dino in his hands.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to? Okay.
He goes, just keep going. Justin reminds me or strikes me as the kind of guy who's like carrying 3 beers and a tray of nachos back to his seat at the ballpark, and as soon as you get there, it just goes.
Yeah,
fucking
I was that
everywhere.
guy. I'm the kid that everything bad happened to. Like I had very bad luck growing up. Every time the 4-wheeler broke, I was the one that broke it. Just somehow it magically was that day where the winch broke. I remember that one.
Sorry, now it only has 3 wheels.
The one time, actually, I remember this story. It was really stupid of me. This was my fault.
Was it when you dropped the Tejas?
In the studio
Sorry, dude.
with the new carpet.
Brand new carpet.
Absolutely. Like, you can still smell the immigrant
Yeah.
hands on it.
Is that what I'm smelling?
No,
Is that what it
it's
is?
imported. These are tariff.
Way to make
tariff
a joke in the
carpets.
story go 5 minutes long when it could have been done in 2 seconds.
Because
I
we're trying
know.
to extend the podcast.
No,
Get
you try to
listens.
derail what I say.
Dino of the week.
Go with your dino of the week, and I won't tell my story.
I won this at your birthday party, actually.
Oh,
the
and
Dave
the one that you
Buster's?
left early. I remember that.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on.
sorry.
Go on.
I left your
Good story.
I
Go
left
on.
your 35th birthday party early. The
34th.
35th. Sorry. I left your 34th birthday party at Dave and Buster's early after I had already won the prize of prizes. Yeah,
Mhm.
I had to go.
Go on. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. You did have to leave early from my birthday.
That's what he did. He had to go home and
You
cuddle
had
that
more
thing.
important things to do on my birthday.
He had to go home and put that on his collection.
What was I supposed to do? Just hang out at
Hang
Dave
out.
and Buster's? I had no money.
He was just
Hang
sitting there
out the
staring
back.
I
at
don't
it.
drink.
That's true.
I'm just gonna sit there and watch you guys get drunk. I apologize, but there comes a point where when you're sober and none of your friends are, you're just like, I can't stay all night. I can't just sit here and watch you guys get shithoused all night.
That's when you relapse.
Yeah, that's why I have to
a good
leave
friend
early.
Would, that's what a good friend
A
would
good
do.
friend would have
A good
relapsed.
friend
I'm
would
not a good
relapse.
friend. I'm not that friend.
As long as you know.
Birthdays aren't real days.
Yeah. What was
We
it?
don't-
January 2nd?
What was
Oh,
that?
did I put that out on the
What happened then?
His password is drop Tejas 15. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I left your birthday party early. I didn't know that hurt your feelings that bad. We played some games.
You didn't realize
we
that it
used
was
up
his
the whole
party and
power
that
card.
He would cry if he wanted to.
Yeah.
It's his
Party
You
and
do
I'll cry
have
if I want to.
Girl at her own birthday
Oh,
party.
dude,
energy
don't
a
get me
lot.
started about my birthdays, bro, and how many that I have not seen my friends at. Don't get me
I was
started on
there.
that.
Did y'all come to my birthday this year?
Yes, I did.
You came to the pool. And you went to Ojos Locos. Right?
I didn't go to Os Locos. I had to go.
While you
I
left
showed
early.
up late to golf, and then I golfed with firefighters, and then I left. And I didn't hang out with you at all, and I suck. I'm a bad
Sounds
friend.
like
Is that the
we're-
point of the podcast? I'm a shitty friend?
Welcome
Is that
to
what you
Bad
guys are
Friends
getting at?
with Andrew Santino and Bobby, what's his name?
Flay?
Bobby Flay?
No, I didn't go. You guys, something. What day was that
Whose
on?
birthday's next? Let's get it right this time.
What day was that on?
When's your birthday?
Because I went to the pool party and I
That's-
went
fuck
to.
that.
It's too far away.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about October.
I also went golfing.
Yeah, we had a good birthday. I had a good birthday. I like to make it a fun day for everybody.
Whatever.
What did you do? Now, clearly, I wasn't involved this year for your birthday. What did you do? What happened?
I don't even remember what I did for my birthday.
You turned 35. You don't remember? You're getting old.
That's half of 70. You're like almost dead.
That's crazy, dude. You're halfway to 70. I'm only halfway
How
to
does it-
62.
How does it feel like 50% completed with life?
Dude. Feels like I'm right there at the,
The hill?
it's a pretty nice view.
Top of the hill.
It's a nice view. And the down slope of it is pretty steep.
You're going to get going
It's
fast.
fast.
You're
Go
gonna go
fast.
fast.
Go
Release
fast.
the bearings, let it
It's
roll.
going real fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to S-carve that shit.
Yeah, dude.
No
I mean, I didn't know the emotions I was going to go through on this podcast, but Jesus, you guys were all like, yeah, I'm halfway through life.
What do you hope to
does
accomplish
that
before you die?
Honestly,
Monetize the podcast.
I have way bigger goals than that.
Really?
Because if the goals that I'm thinking of, that should just come along with it. But
I see you in like a tuxedo T-shirt, 50,000 people all chanting your name.
yeah,
There's no real reason though. They're just like
Yeah.
happy to see you.
yeah,
At this point, you're like a Flavor Flav of sorts.
yeah.
What does he do? Nothing. We just love that he's here.
Yeah, boy. Can you
Yeah.
do that for me once?
No,
Okay.
What
not a
would your
fucking
catchphrase
dancing
be?
monkey.
Look, hear me out. You're walking out. It's a stage. It's a Live Nation event. There's 50,000 people in an arena.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our special guest before we start this next song? What's the next song? What's your favorite band?
Fish.
Fish. One of these Fish songs.
That's
I don't
the
know any Fish
worst.
songs.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
worst one.
terrible.
That's the worst
I
one.
meant to say Grateful Dead, but Fish was
Asking
short.
I want-
Alexandria. They're 72 years old. What's one of their songs? What's one of their songs?
You don't know him.
What's one of their songs?
I shit my pants at a baseball game. That's their hit.
Solid joke.
I'm not falling for that
Solid-
again.
What
solid
is the
joke,
name
dude.
of the
Not falling
song
for
so I
that
can
again.
get through this is where I can announce you?
If you can't ride a horse, if you can't ride two horses at once, stay out of the.
Before we play, if you can't ride a horse, we're going to get one of the most famous people in the world out here for you people to enjoy on this cruise ship, adult only, 65 silver tour. Ladies and gentlemen, the Justin Essenmacher, J-Dog! What are their old people?
Where my dogs at?
There it is. We found it.
Hell yeah.
He's a where my dog's at. I'm doing J-Dog every time
Yeah.
you're on stage.
It's gonna
now.
be a
You're never
bummer when
gonna
I have
do
to
a
leave
normal
that
set.
cruise early, dude.
I want you to know that every time you're on stage, I want to J-Dog you, but I also know that you're working on stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like it would be disrespectful. But the amount that you deserve it and the crowd deserves a J-Dog set.
Can I say something nice?
Oh, man.
You've been having good sets lately.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. I'm not even lying.
That's a lie.
No, I'm serious. Everyone's
oh.
been talking about it. Everyone I've talked to about you lately has been saying it's been interesting.
Thank you.
Getting the
No one's
roses.
talked to me about it. I've just
I got
observed.
2 sets this weekend.
Wow.
I
You and
just got
Colton
booked.
Jones, y'all are getting flowers right now. It's good to see.
Thank you.
That's what someone put it as. One of our other friends.
Well, thank you. I mean, no, it, honestly, I don't know how to react to it
It's good. Keep it going.
because when I get a positive react, yeah,
Yeah, he
You're
doesn't.
getting reps.
He thrives off negativity. You thrive off negativity.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah,
And-
we got to stop being so nice to him.
And it goes to show, you know your problems because you said I need more stage time, and you got more stage time. You got a job that provided it, and now you're doing better. Just saying, trust yourself a little bit more.
And don't give.
Yeah, you know, every time I've talked about all of the risks I've ever taken on my life,
I love how he turns into a rock star with chest hair immediately.
no, I'm just saying. You said I'm saying the dumbass risks I've taken. where I'm not-
signing up for open mics.
Yeah, for real. I moved to
get it in the
California
bucket.
with no plan. I lived in my car, and then I
lived
found
in
a
a
house.
Then my car got broken into multiple
Twice
times,
in
and then
1
the
week.
power got cut, and a pandemic happened.
Did you see the homeless person?
Yeah. We even went to a homeless person's tent to ask if he broke into my car. That's a true story.
Ate at a soup shelter.
Dude, for real, dude, the way that I found a house in California, that was crazy. I was homeless. Then a
Yes.
lady said I have a house for $500. That's crazy.
And now you're almost homeless again in Austin, Texas.
And I'm
doing
almost
comedy.
homeless. I literally, till that paycheck, it's crazy that a homeless person asks me for money. It's almost disrespectful at this point.
I saw a lady the other day. She had a cardboard sign in her car that said, "I'm also broke," and I'm like, "That's the move from here on out." Whenever they hit you with the sign, just
Yeah, dude.
also poor.
One time, this fucking dude leaned on my car. And he
Your
was
new
like,
car?
yeah.
Whoa.
I think yeah, I don't know. He leaned on my car, and all I know is he leaned on my car, and he had his whole family there, and he looked like one of those fake homeless people that was like running a scam.
Grifting.
Yeah, dude. And he's like pushing up on my car, and I'm like, get off my car. And he's like, what's your deal? And I'm like, get the fuck off my car.
Yeah.
And then he leaned there, and he's like, what's your problem? And I'm like, you.
You're
Get
on my
off.
car. The other day, I lost it in a parking lot. I had a full fit.
Get
'Cause
fit.
I walked out of the gym and I walk up to what I think is my car. It's an exact copy of it. It's where I parked, and I see like someone had scraped my door, like driven into it, and I'm like, "You've got to be fucking shitting me!" I'm looking around. No one's taking responsibility.
That
I'm
made
just
my heart jump.
pissed. You're right. Exactly. Right. As I'm losing my shit, fucking throwing my hat in the ground, like calling my insurance, hanging up with the insurance, trying to think if there's a better way to do this.
That's the best.
Yeah, being like, you're not thinking with a clear mind right now. Don't call anybody with an agency. And then I look at I'm like freaking out, and I see it says New Jersey on the registration, and I'm like,
When did I move to New
"Yeah,
Jersey?
New Jersey, yeah.
How long
Also
have I been
smoked
in this
before I go to the
gym?
And And then I look, there's like literally 2 cars down is my car, and I'm like, this fucking guy drives a piece of shit. I walk back over to my car. It's perfectly fine.
Dude, I've been with my new car. I've been parking differently.
Yeah.
So I'm so sketched out. I'll be like pulling into a spot, and I look at the car next to it, and I'm like, well, they clearly don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
my old car, I loved my old car because I fucked it up. First of all, I made the first dent on it, so that was my fault. But
When
then
you
it just
drove
seemed
into
like
that parking
literally
biller.
people were just hitting my car for the fuck of it. And so now I'm trying to be like, now I'm so worried. It's like, and you got to park my
You
car
can't hold on
differently.
to that stress, but you know what you need to do?
Fuck it up.
Take it camping.
I need to take it off a
You
ramp.
need to go sleep in that thing. Go take it camping. Drive some dirt with it.
I've only washed it once. I
See
feel
how it
bad.
crawl.
Oh, your new car?
Yeah.
Wow.
When's the
I
last
feel
time you
almost
washed your car?
disrespectful.
Since my mom gave it to me?
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
No, I've never washed it.
Why?
Why? Why?
It looks.
You
The reason
need
I asked
that.
is
You
it's
gotta take
clean. It's
care of
usually
it.
clean looking.
Yeah.
You got to take care of it, dude.
Yeah. I just put some Lucas Oil stuff in there the other day.
You don't wash your car.
It's about what's on the inside, not the outside.
It is about on the outside.
You know
gotta
the
take
only
care-
reason I want to wash it is because the bumper stickers are getting a little dirty.
Just wipe those down
You
with
know
the
what?
cloth
You
and
make
a
me
paper
mad.
towel and some
You know
Windex.
what?
You know what? No. Can I tell you what? My mom used to make me wash that car on Saturdays or Sundays or whatever. The same car. I took my driver's test in this
Deep
fucking
story.
car. Yeah.
Go on.
Good
So
story,
she'd
good
be
call.
like, "You're gonna wash the car," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah." And then I do it, and I'm just fucking washing this thing with the sponge and the fucking hose and
For whatever
everything.
reason, Child
now
Marcus
it's my
is
car.
always in overalls for me. You know what I mean? Like a little hat on. I don't know
Yeah, wooden shoes, washing the fucking car.
Clogging and
Never
dressing
thinking,
and washing
never
it.
thinking
getting
that
yelled at in
this is the
German.
car that I'm gonna be driving when I'm a married man. Never once did that cross
Yeah,
my
see,
mind.
and
This
you
Would
is
you
would've
the
have
car.
polished it a little harder around
Yeah.
the edge?
Come on,
No,
dude.
I would have done. I'm autistic. You think I didn't wash the fuck out of that fucking car?
Fair
But
enough.
if you're then
Fair
what,
enough.
Then why don't I do it now? Because I don't have time.
trauma.
He's married.
It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. I don't know.
Why don't you wash your car, dude?
Because it's gonna get dirty again.
Well, but the car.
No response for that.
Think of this though. That car's taking you a lot of places, dude. Maybe
Yeah.
that car wants a little love, dude. Clean
That's
the
why
car.
I put the Lucas oil in. Put in the engine thing.
You
in
need
the
to put
gas
some
thing.
Lucas oil in your ass. Cause you got a
It
chapped
doesn't go
ass,
in
dude.
your ass.
You got
It
a chapped
doesn't
ass.
go
You
in
got a chat. You got a car from your mom, and you're just like, oh, pity Marcus. I used to wash the car when I was
yeah,
younger.
well, you want to know what I'm actually
Oh, did you also
dealing
have to
with?
clean your house when you were younger
You
too?
want to know what I'm dealing with?
Did
Yeah.
you also have to feed the animals that when you were younger?
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's why I don't have animals now.
Oh man, my parents suck.
No, never said
Fuck.
that. Love
Hey, you
my
know what's
mom.
crazy? I used to have to cut the grass when I was younger. Oh, damn it, Dad. Damn it, Dad. Why'd you make me cut the grass and learn responsibility?
What's
Because
it
there's
like
a difference
being-
between cutting your grass and washing your fucking
What's
car.
it like
There
being
are
in your
differences. One's
30s?
more manly.
It's awful, dude.
What's what? Being old and having
Oh, this is
problems?
anxiety or a burp? Thank God it's a burp. Okay.
You know what
Um,
I'm dealing with? Can we, for real, talk about what I'm
Yeah,
dealing with
I
my
would
car?
love to actually hear an honest
Going
thing.
on
So
with
you
the
know
car?
how the key, I can't
Oh, we're
use
talking
my
about your car. I
key-
thought I was talking about your feelings. Never mind.
Yeah, well, it's a reflection
Same
of my
thing.
feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a very dirty reflection.
projection.
Dirty projection. The key doesn't work on the driver's side, right?
Yeah.
So I've always had to go in on the passenger side. Now the key doesn't work on the passenger side. So I had to go in through the back.
What's going on?
It's fucking old. I called my mom. She's like, it's an
Hey,
old
do you
You
car.
know
think
what's
about- you
crazy
ever-
to think about though is that Honda makes such a damn fine car, or used to rather, before CVTs, that the locks are going out on that thing before the engine's giving you any actual real like
That's because it's the
Sealing
thing
issue
you
or
use the
anything.
most.
Because I'm
yeah.
putting in
When's
Lucas
the last
Lucas
time
oil.
you
the thing you
changed
use
the
the most.
bearing on that engine? Like the not the bearing, sorry. The seal.
The engine mount?
No, like the seal on the engine, the
I
head,
don't
the
fucking
blockhead.
know, dude.
That's crazy. That means you haven't probably in a while. But that's
Hey.
just nuts that's going. I've had cars give up on me like 100,000 miles with like shit like that where you're like, there's a
Yeah, my
$400
car gave
fix.
out at 100,000.
Yeah,
plus.
324,400 something.
That's impressive. Also,
Tell me I should wash it again.
I would have bought your
Also-
car for $1,000.
so
I'll sell it to you.
No,
You're-
his car. I would have bought
Oh.
it from him for $1,000
Yeah,
cash.
money.
Yeah,
I almost thought about just driving it the way I was like, well, the transmission's fucked, but
I
I'll
would have
figure it
gotten
out.
it. I
The
would've
thing
gotten
you
that
just
thing
drive in
swapped
and it
out
just
for
going, it just going.
$2,000.
Well, I wish you would have told me that before I bought a new
I
car.
tried to, but I didn't. The way
He
that
tried to,
the-
but he didn't check his text messages.
No, the way the alternator conversation went, I decided to.
They also said like
because I'm pretty stern on that shit.
there was a whole bunch of stuff also with the engine. I hate talking about my car.
You like your new car? It's a good car. I've been in it.
I've been trying to
Also,
like my new car. It's like
let's go on the road soon.
you know it's like your ex-girlfriend, you know.
Let's go. Pick a state. Let's go to a road gig in it. Let's drive that fucker.
Yeah. Let's
We
take
can.
it anywhere.
Yeah, we really can.
I just Mississippi and back 9 hours.
Will you
Did
drive
not
me
seem bad at all.
Will you drive me to work a couple times?
You come to my house, I'll drive you to work. How about that?
Yeah, but my car's going to be in the shop when I need to ride to work. I got to get it to pass inspection.
You wanna know what's crazy? The only time Marcus ever talks to me
We
when
can
I hang
find
out
you a guy that
is
can
for
take
a
care
ride.
of that.
That is not true at all.
We can
Well,
get it.
for
We
a
can get it
ride.
registered without the inspection.
Hey Justin, can you give me a ride?
I've tried that. I've tried skirting this goddamn state inspection thing so many fucking times, and it's the
What are you
it's
talking
the
about?
it's the emissions inspection that you got to do in Travis County.
You're not. You should
Oh,
register
that
that
is
car
so-
as a classic.
Dude,
It's not old enough.
Jordan's
21
car,
years?
like very nice BMW. It's like not even that many miles. She has to get an emissions test for it.
Yeah, everyone does.
Everyone does.
No, I just thought they got rid of it, but it's
Thanks
only
for
in certain
reminding me.
counties.
I'm due right now.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense why you need an emissions test. You just bought a new car. That should be already in the thing. Just give them the thing.
Sure, but and then when you live in such a populated area like this, you want the government to enforce emissions so you don't have to breathe in.
No,
toxic
you
Okay,
want
air.
question. No, I just want to know
I
this.
don't want
Hey, I
that.
want to know this. I want to know, hey, government, what are you doing when you find out about the emissions test? What are you guys doing with that information?
They won't let you register your car, so now you're driving an unregistered car. Here's what I don't get. You're gonna tell me that because I live in Travis County, I have to get this fucking check engine light fixed out.
Yeah, 1 million plus people live in Travis County.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know how many people live around Travis County that don't have to do that, and then they drive through, and then there's all the trucks and everything that drive through. That's polluting way more than my Honda fucking Fit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, is it
Why
not
the
passing
fuck?
emissions or is it an engine code? Because you can just delete the engine code.
So it's got to pass the emissions test, and you can't pass emissions if you got a check engine light on.
Welcome back to car time. The garage.
Welcome
time.
back to Car Talk. You guys ever listen to that thing on NPR? It was I think it was called Car Talk. It was like two twin brothers. They're like East Coast guys, and they take phone calls about people's cars being fucked up. No, never. Okay, that's
NPR, I mean, I love NPR. Like the most fun radio to listen to.
well, that's the only good show on there.
hey, welcome back to NPR.
No, because they're not like that. They're like, welcome back to Car Talk. We're talking cars, and people call in, and they'll be like, oh, you might want to fucking throw that one in a river, you know? Like they're
Throw
funny.
it in a river.
Yeah,
I said throw it in a river.
there you go.
Fucking car talk. Throw it in a river.
Throw it in the river.
Hey, you know what happened if you threw the car in a river? It'd get clean.
I'm gonna wash my car just to spite you. Do you know how to hold a can? That's your fucking karma for giving me shit about nothing. He just dropped an open can.
No, you did something.
I did. What did I do?
You did something.
What did I do? I looked at your phone when your brother was calling, and then you
talked
answered
about
it.
me.
And he
You
told
talked
us
about my
I-
poopy pants.
No, your brother did that.
You talked about it too.
After
Brothers
your
are
brother
different.
talked about it.
Brothers are different.
I thought we were brothers.
You know
We're not
it's
brothers?
different. You know what's crazy, Marcus? I don't make fun of you and all the little digs I could do at you, but I don't.
I don't do all the digs I could do at you.
Oh, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Mediator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, welcome back to Japan
What is
Radio.
this? The Indian-Pakistani war? You
No,
boys
shit is
calm
Have you
down.
watched any of that?
What?
So India and Pakistan border each other, right? And they hate each other. I know. I'm scared to
Are
even.
you drunk? Did you come in drunk today? Does the new car drive itself? What the fuck?
Dude, the new car does drive itself, except it doesn't drive well. Seriously. It has lane assist, but
Hey,
it will
hey.
just pick a lane sometimes.
It is an Asian car.
Is it? It's Korean.
All
It is
right.
Korean.
Rain
You know what's
assist.
crazy? I read the the sticker thing that's on the car.
Sticker thing.
I read it, and it says 1% of my car
Of the car.
has American products.
Yeah.
91% of it Korean.
Do you know what the 9% is?
The
It's
90.
you.
It's me.
It's you. You're the American.
Yeah, I make that car work.
Yeah. If it wasn't for you, that car would be way more efficient.
Have you tried ramping it? Jumping it? You should try
I
jumping
thought
it.
about it.
I love a good car that can jump.
Have you ever jumped a car?
Yeah, I jump mine all the time.
Dude, back in the day. Did you actually jump your car? Have you ever jumped?
I've had to jump my car.
Dude, back in the day, I lived on the dirt roads.
Yeah, I
You
remember.
You don't know me back then, but I had my first car was a 1990 Dodge Spirit,
Wow.
white.
Ooh, let me look that up.
It was white, dude.
Yeah. You
And,
do have a white spirit.
I do.
You still do.
And the car was passed down from like
Oh.
5 of my cousins
looks cool as
before
shit.
it got to me.
Yeah.
So it was
What
my
color?
cousin Jenny's. It was white, and it had a red interior. That's it, babe. No, I had like the better grill, but that's basically what it looked like.
It had the better grill.
It's a cool
And,
looking car.
Had the Foreman grill.
Like it's box body.
Dude, and it had a red interior. It was awesome.
Wow.
And I had the subwoofers in it and
Of
speakers
course.
in it. The car was falling apart. It had holes in the wheel well. So like driving on the dirt road, and if it was a muddy day, mud would come through and it'd get on your pants.
Yeah.
So we had to, my dad one day,
Badass.
we filled it in. We took some plastic and some caulking foam and put that in, right?
Uh-huh.
Got that aftermarket radio in. But my cousins and us, we lived by railroad tracks.
Yeah.
And there was this one, it'd go up about like 10 feet. And you start gunning that thing, and you would try to jump it, and you would woof.
It's Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard's the 1990 Dodge Spirit. We called her
That's
Jenny
stupid.
because my cousin,
I was joking, by the way.
my first cousin name was Jenny, and her dad pinstriped.
Was it?
Yeah,
Her name was
pinstriped
Jenny.
And the car, we called it Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny.
His first cousin was named Jenny. His second cousin was named
Jenny.
Jenny. And his third cousin was kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? All right, sorry.
You
It's
had
a
no
cousin
ch-
fucking
you had
joke.
no
Markus
chance.
wants to fuck your cousin.
You had no chance.
No, he wanted to fuck
You
his-
had no chance, Marcus.
Double
your
blackjack
cousin?
You
against
had
the
no chance with
24.
my cousin.
That's great.
That's what they said. They said no chance, Marcus. If
That's
that's what
great.
you
I
got.
don't want to fuck your cousins.
Oh yeah.
You want me to fuck you?
I don't want to know.
Do you want me to want to fuck your cousins?
Ew, dude, you want to fuck my cousins?
Do you want me to want him to want to
fuck
fuck your cousins? Do you want me to want him to fuck your cousins? Can somebody want
You
me
d-
to want him to fuck his cousins?
You do speak a lot more
Ooh.
clearly when you're singing.
Thank you, Markus. Dare
Let's
I
try
say
to-
Mark?
Dare if you
No,
say-
no.
Say it!
Markus, it's Markus with the
Dare
cuss
if you
at the
say
end.
Mark.
You think I won't throw
That
this
will
phone at
piss
you,
him
dude?
off.
It's heavier with all the data on it, dude.
Hey, yo,
I'll
Marky
fucking-
Mark. Hey, yo, Marky Mark.
You know, there's
You
actually
like that
spill
science.
another
funky
Tejas.
funky funk in the funky bunch, dude. Marky
Yeah.
Mark over here.
Funky Dunk and the Monkey Dunch.
Hey, you ever dunk a donkey rose?
Lunky Zunk and the Monkey Dunk.
Lunky dunk if you funky talk, that honky
Hey, the
tonk.
wheels
down
just fell off
to-
this spirit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Hey,
holy
yo,
fuck,
good
dude.
thing we have
Jesus
topics
Christ.
written out. And I
Did you finish your dino of the
lost it.
week?
Yeah,
Your
I
stuffed
remember I
animal?
got him at your birthday party, and you hated me for going to your birthday party.
What
like
did
a
you
good
get
you
me
don't
friend.
for my
remember any of
birthday?
that? That
I
was
showed
crazy.
up.
Wait, so you got yourself a birthday dinosaur?
No,
and not me
no,
one.
no. I went. Your birthday party was at a fucking Dave and Buster's.
Okay, why are you sounding so sad
So
about
I
it?
spent $50 on a fucking power card that I used to get tokens that I spent on a toy dinosaur.
So what you're saying is you had $50. You could have bought me something, but you didn't.
Are you mad I didn't buy you a present for your 34th
No, I'm
birthday?
just fucking with you for the bit.
The present was
I don't
was
give a
there.
shit, Marcus. I'm
I
so
think
happy
you
that you
can.
showed up.
Yeah. Are
And
you
left
going to come to
early.
my birthday party?
When is it?
You're not invited.
I don't even.
I'm having a
I'm having
I'm having a half birthday party this year. Y'all, it's
Are
gonna be
you for
pretty
real?
big. Yeah, I'm gonna rent out a venue for it.
You're gonna rent out a venue?
It's gonna be bigger than my birthday every year. It's gonna be.
We
called
need a
Phil's
reality
half
TV
birthday.
show. We need a reality TV show
And
because
I'm
this is
gonna
the
make
shit they
everyone buy
do
me
on like.
presents. Phil's
That's the
half
shit they
birthday.
do.
When's your half birthday?
It would be on October 14th.
That's like right when my birthday is. You want to combine parties?
Yeah, you want to do Phil's half birthday and Marcus's full birthday?
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That
Let's
would
do it.
overshadow.
I would love to do. That's so crazy.
And combined, it would be
It's
like
the
a full
most
birthday
narcissistic
because
thing
Yeah.
ever.
Phillip would drink enough to make up for your birthday. You know.
Yeah.
Happy
I
half
would-
birthday
Birthday
to me.
I'd leave my own birthday party early. It'd be great, dude. Just show up. Hey, thanks. Eat some cake and leave.
Eat some cake and leave.
Eat some cake
Yeah.
and leave.
Eat some cake and leave. That's my
I feel
motto.
drunk right now. I don't
I
know
feel
what's going
something.
on.
Yeah.
What's
What
going
is
on?
going on with
I have
you
to
guys?
go make coffee here in a bit.
Ooh, I'm gonna
but
come
I
over
got
there to get
called
some
off,
coffee.
So I don't have to serve tonight, I guess, unless I want it. But
Do you want it? Do you need it?
I do actually, but
Dude,
I'm
it-
not going to ask other people who need it to have it. Makes no
I
sense.
just got called off the list. I picked it.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
All right. I can't wait to timestamp this part of the podcast where the boys figure out their fucking schedule.
on the last episode of WTF, nice. What about this one?
Can you do it without smiling? Can you do it without?
Here we go, here we go.
It's like Orthodox Marcus laugh. It's like if he was a monk.
Can monks laugh? Can monks laugh?
Not at you.
I guarantee you, in the dorms, sometimes at night, I bet you one of them passes gas and everyone gets a little.
Oh, dude, I bet after all that beer they drink,
A
that monk
holy
beer.
fart.
Monks do get to drink
Dude,
beer.
yeah, dude, I
That's
bet
all they don't eat. That was the thing. People don't know, but the monks, why the monks are on all the German beer things is all they would do is brew and drink beer and eat nothing.
I love that. And they just sat around. Did they eat bread or anything?
No.
They drank.
They
their
just
protein.
drank
Dude,
beer.
we gotta get Jebediah some bread, man. He's fucked up.
They just all sat around. That's why. Have you ever seen like all the logos are like the monks? They're like standing around like a cauldron watching the beer brew.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm so fucking hungry. When is the beer ready?
They're like, guys, maybe we should just. When's it gonna be done?
The Pope.
If you wouldn't drink it so fast, we'd
It's
have.
a great segue, and we have an American Pope now. An American Pope. He's the best Pope. Some say he's the greatest Pope. Never touched a kid.
First
Chicago.
it was the Gulf of America, and now it's the Pope of America. Let's go.
It was the Roman Catholic Church, and now it's the American Catholic Church.
We're gonna move the Vatican to Chicago. He wants to be closer to his family. We love family values.
Yeah, dude, for real. They're
I
gonna move
love
the Vatican.
praying's good.
I wanted it to be the black
So
guy.
what happened?
I wanted it to be the Asian Pope.
Run it down. So I only saw the black smoke come out of the chimney tonight.
And that was because
Today.
you and I were hanging out in there, am I right?
And then
I
they
forgot
picked
what
an
happened.
American Pope.
So they picked an American Pope. I saw something on the
Crazy.
news. They were using like signal jamming or some shit.
Whoa.
So like people couldn't find out what was going on inside the Vatican. Apparently they're very, very secretive over there.
You ever been? Well, yeah. The Vatican's it's a city in a city.
Oh my
You
god.
go to Rome, and then you're in Rome, and then you just see this big wall, and you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, that's the Vatican. You got to go inside the wall, and then you can get into the Vatican City.
Whoa.
So it's like, and then when you're even in the Vatican, you got to pay to go on a tour, and the tour won't even take you everywhere in the Vatican.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's secret, dude.
Dude, also, so speaking of, I just thought of this. Speaking of like the Catholic religion, all that stuff, you know how we confess to those priests all the time? Like,
Sure.
hey, dude, I just cheated.
Hey, I just
something.
shit my pants.
Hey,
at
I
the
just shit my
Tigers
pants
game.
at the Tigers game, dude, and I'm embarrassed, and my family hates me. I don't want to go back home. And you tell them all of your embarrassing lies and confessions. I just realized that's actually probably like the first form of blackmail, because then the priest would be like, hey, I know what you did, sir.
But it's anonymous.
But it's anonymous.
Because
But,
you're in the little booth. You're
but
in
you
the
can
recording
still
booth.
see.
You can if you open the
Do you
window.
ever think that was kind of like blackmail? Do you ever think they use it to like get blackmail from
Dog,
people?
I went to confession the one time that you had to.
Yeah, when you became
When you get inaugurated or whatever.
No,
Confirmed.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Yes. We took that.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I didn't take my allergy medicine today. Damn it.
Damn it.
You know, if you sneeze 3 times, someone's thinking about you.
Well, that's some fucking Texas Methodist bullshit.
I
right
believe
there.
in it. Hey, I
When
like
the
that.
Lord and Master Jesus Christ said repent, he willed the entire life of believers to be one of repentance.
Okay.
That's the first thesis.
Yeah. We took that stuff seriously. We would celebrate like confirmation and all that stuff. When
Yeah.
I was younger, I don't think religion should be done at a young age. Now that I'm going
gotta
as
be
an
18?
elder age, it should be something like that for real.
Mm.
Because it is very. It sounds really bad when I say it, but I don't. Because you're not smart enough to make that decision. You're put on so much pressure. They put so much pressure on you. But I guess it does. I was raised. I feel like
The point of it is that you can teach your kids values through ancient stories. The point of religion is that you can organize society around a certain set of ground rules. That's the point of the 10 Commandments and all that shit. Is not like, hey, you need to. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, you should repent for your sins. If you fucked someone over, you should be like, hey, man, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Like and it's not even like a Christian thing. It comes like that's part of Christian values, but it's like, yeah, dude, if you're a piece of shit, you should maybe like acknowledge that and be like, I need to repent and reform myself. Because it's like God aside, it's like, yeah, being a piece of shit is bad for you. It's bad for the people around you. It's bad for everybody. If everyone's a piece of shit, well, you get Austin.
That's true.
A godless town.
A godless fucking town. You're going to the true godless town
Yeah.
here soon, dude. Vegas.
I think there's more God there than anywhere.
Yeah, dude. People get married all the time.
You
there.
say that before you go. You won't say that on your way back. No, dude. You're
That's
gonna
Dude, when I
Phil's
went to
financial
Vegas-
advice. You want
Jor-
Phil's financial advice?
I do
Sorry,
want
go
some
ahead.
Phil's-
What were
or-
you saying?
Well, it's on Vegas. It just Jordan wants to go back to Vegas again after
No,
our.
you two are banned.
You guys getting married in Vegas?
No, she just wants to go to Vegas. I want to go. She wants to go see the Backstreet Boys. I think at the Sphere. Or something.
No,
Dude.
y'all aren't allowed.
But I also told her I looked at her. I'm like,
All
well, we got to get 2 more jobs going. We got to start working then or something. Because I don't know what year.
We're going.
I want to go to Vegas again. I do want to go, but I want to go.
I'm
as
practicing right
an
now.
adult.
I've been practicing.
See,
the
that's
entire
crazy. This
podcast,
month
actually, I've been playing blackjack and I'm learning the chart, so I can also count cards while I'm
What do
there.
you have right now? What you showed?
This is a soft 12 versus their 8, so we're gonna
Hit.
What is a soft
Hit.
12?
Soft 12
12
is.
again. So here
It
tells
can't be
me here,
12
too.
again.
So it says. you
Phil, it
should
can't be
have
12
split.
again.
I
No, you
should
got a
have split.
0.
Did I have 2 aces?
No, if you have an ace and it wouldn't be 12 again. You
Oh,
can't.
buddy.
The number doesn't be to the
What
number
just
again.
happened?
I hate to tell you this, and I know you're excited.
Oh, I
about
was
it.
looking at the dealer's card, not mine.
Yeah, I know you're excited
Fuck,
to
I
count
should've split.
cards in Vegas, but you
Yeah.
should probably pick up that shift tonight. The way this is going, you might want to pick that
So the
shift up.
stats I learned yesterday with JJ, because we were really bored and we had a really good morning. We went golfing, we ate good food, and then we
Yeah.
were at my house just praying
Was
for
it
something
yesterday?
to happen.
I thought about
Yeah.
calling you yesterday,
You
and
could
I
have
was
called
like,
us. You could have saved us. We ended up drinking more and watching volleyball. Good time.
Women's?
Also learned how to count cards in about like an hour. Yeah, it was
"No,
a
I
good
would have
time.
went golfing with you."
The average blackjack player, you have about 49% odds or whatever
Yeah.
on the game of blackjack, playing with 0% error based on the chart, right? Average blackjack player, 3 to 5% error. That brings you way below house.
I thought you were gonna.
That's the difference between losing $20 an hour and $80 an hour. That's crazy, right?
Damn.
And then if you know anything about advantage blackjack, which is just like pretty simple card counting and deck division, you're able to give yourself an additional like 3 to 4.5%. So if you're a perfect blackjack player and you add that 3.5 of card counting or advantage play, you put yourself at like a 53% odd, which is the difference between losing $20 an hour and making $80 an hour.
Whoa.
Yeah,
See, I thought you were gonna say the average blackjack player is white.
they're losing.
That's what I heard.
Why was this a race car? When did this become a race car?
I just heard black and was like, well, the white's the opposite of that, right?
15,
It's
25
Black Jack.
best.
His name is Jack.
Yeah.
It's an old
He's a
game.
white man.
You know what the opposite of blackjack is? Jack White. White stripes.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to Vegas. Where are you staying?
The horseshoe.
The Horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
That's a good luck sign right there. Boom.
I know, right?
You fucking stayed in a lucky place.
Stay in a lucky hotel.
You can't live, dude. You can't lose. Put it on whatever.
Trucking.
What
Calm down.
number?
He is on the 13th floor.
No,
Cool.
not.
They don't even have a 13th floor.
I
Do they
paid
have a
extra
13th?
for the view of the.
Do they put?
the
They don't put
sphere and
13th
the
floor.
The eye.
Wait, you have a what?
You can pick if you pay extra. You can pick to have like view of the strip south, view of the strip north, view of the sphere. I picked the view of the sphere.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you can just look at it and be like, we're going
Well,
there.
it's going to be Grateful Dead graphics all weekend, so they're going to be like they're crazy. They're
Yeah.
crazy to look at.
Yeah, there's gonna be like
huge.
skeletons and stuff on there.
There's going to be like probably like the Steal Your Face logo, and then like tie dye moving around the background. You
Can
wanna
we
see it?
ask? Can I ask you a question?
You want to see?
Are you gonna do any? Are you gonna be like Fear and Loathing, or not Fear and Loathing?
I don't know if I am.
Are you gonna do that crazy
Actually,
stuff?
I'll be fine without all of it.
You're not doing drugs?
No,
You're going to go to Las Vegas.
I'll smoke some pot.
Yeah, but real drugs. Man drugs.
Like-
big boy drugs. You're not going to do any cocaine.
No. I usually just drink in Vegas and buy some good pot because it's legal there.
Yeah.
And then I only drink when they come out for free. I don't go buy drinks in Vegas because they're like $11. I'll sit
Damn.
there and just gamble, and if I want to drink. But then I'll go and buy like some really good weed pins because it's a good state for that.
How much does a weed pen cost in Vegas?
If you go off strip, which you have to anyways, like you're
Yeah.
supposed to go out like near Area 51 or whatever, I go to the one across the street that's on a tourist trap.
Yeah.
You can get them for like $20 for a gram, and they're like live rosin. That's great.
Dude, what was Ronnie telling us in Michigan? He got
so much.
I think he said he got 15 pens for $100.
Yeah,
Really?
that's. Not, I keep being.
Of like the good shit too.
Dude, he also told me out there in Michigan, you could buy. There, it's so cheap and legal. They're giving like if you buy an ounce, they'll give you an ounce.
Yeah.
They got to get rid of it.
They have
That's
to.
crazy.
There's so much weed in Michigan. We got to can we drive your car to Michigan? Well, you drive it. I'll drive too. Can we take your car?
Why don't we
to
just
Michigan?
fly?
Last time in Vegas, they had like deadhead.
I don't want to drive to Michigan.
strains.
No, I'll be honest. I do not want to drive to Michigan.
Oh, fine.
You want to drive 20? How many hours? Is it 24 hours?
I will.
I will.
It's not that bad. We split that up into 2 days. We're groovy.
Dude, I've just
flights,
done the drive.
dude.
I just done the driving across the country. A few.
Flights are
it's
great,
just a
but we
lot.
just do one gig and like Fucking
If there's a reason
Kansas.
for it, if you want me, if there's a reason to
Yeah,
drive,
we're doing Wet Live.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah, wet
Are we gonna stop on the way? Because we got to make a stop way through.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to shit your pants at some point. So yeah, we're gonna make it stop.
And we bring
Sorry.
Tejas Tonic. We show Michigan the good word.
Yeah. Hey guys, we know that weed pen is good, but have you ever had a Tejas Tonic? You ever had one of these? You ever had one of these? You just gonna keep staring at me until I make a laugh? Until I get you to laugh?
Yeah.
You ever had one of these here Tejas Tonics? We're gonna wet live. We talk like this now.
It cost us like $200 in gas.
Yeah.
So
Your car. What does your car get gas mileage?
Dude, it's pretty good.
We do
Yeah.
a
Pretty
show.
good.
We do a show midway.
She was about
Pick
30
up an
miles
extra
a gallon.
150. There's gas.
Mhm.
We get to Michigan. We break even on the show. We come back down. We're good. It's a good time.
We got to get Phil to Michigan. He's never been to Michigan. You've never been to the state.
Got all my friends are from Michigan. They don't want to take me to the state. Must suck. Must suck. Must be embarrassed about it. Hope you're enjoying my fruit and fucking honey or whatever it is called. Milk and honey.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, our place is just so far away. Your place is like a couple hours away. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. It's easy.
It's like,
nice.
Phil, we're already at your house.
I know. We're here in my state.
It is kind
You
of
like
the
it
thing,
here?
though.
Yeah.
Think about it
I'm
like
happy
this,
you're
Justin.
enjoying it.
I love it here.
It's
What?
like
You-
we're all hanging out at Phil's house, but we have really good, cheap weed at our house. But we got to drive all the way up there.
Okay, let's do it.
See? Now
You've
he's
never
on
seen
board.
White Castle
You've never been to a White Castle?
in Vegas? Ugh.
That's not real.
I had Crystal in Mississippi this weekend. Ew.
Dog,
Crystal?
we're going
All
to
that
take
shit's
you.
bad. Mini hamburgers are bad. Make a full-size hamburger if you're making a hamburger. Commit.
Well, we're
Make
going
a
to
hamburger. Commit.
we're gonna get him some Coney dogs. You take him downtown. You're going to shit your pants, bud. You got that IBS going?
I hate White Castle. It's not good.
Well, no. I'm
It's
talking
really
Coney dogs. I'm talking
much.
chili cheese hot dogs, buddy.
Chili. I'll eat some Detroit
What's
dogs.
the other place we'd
I'll
go to
fuck
that
up your parents' bathrooms.
Justin worked at? Moon Burgers? Moon? It's
Mom's
by it's
Spaghetti.
by the smoke place too. What's our barbecue place? Slows, not
Slows
Slows.
Barbecue.
Guys, I want to get arrested in Michigan.
Oh, we
You don't
can
wanna
make
get
that happen.
You don't want to get arrested. You just step me back to so much. You don't want to get arrested there. No. And you don't want to get arrested in Detroit.
These birds
And
are
you
crazy.
don't want to go on certain corners in Detroit. But we'll take you to the fun
No,
ones.
we'll take you to the hood.
We'll take you to the.
I
hood
don't
ones.
wanna go
Hey, you
there.
know where we should go? We'll take you to the first
I'm
place
not
I did
going
comedy at.
there.
We'll take you to one of the first places that we should go.
I don't wanna
Definitely
go
go to Mandy's, Murder
I
Mandy's.
don't know if
Y'all
they're
want to
still
watch
doing
me?
that.
Y'all want to watch me crushing a?
I want to take
Rushing the
Phil
urban room?
to the hood.
I do want to take him to Baker's. That'd
I
be
want
fun,
to
right?
take Phil to the hood, and I want to just drop him at a corner and be like, "We'll be back."
I want to drop him off on corner and say, "Make me some money, ho."
Y'all about to
With
see,
those booty shorts, dude. For real, dude. Let's take a
Y'all about to see
Woodward
Trill
and
Phil
like
come to
what is
full-
it? Like
full
Woodward
fruition.
and 7 Mile, where that
Woodward.
fucking that golf course is or whatever.
Go
There's
golfing?
a golf course there.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, if
also
we
in
take
the hood.
Justin's car, we can put all the clubs in there.
Yeah.
My car is not that big, actually. If we had been
Oh,
I
now
signed up-
it's not that big.
I signed up for some whole hecklers gigs
Where?
In Michigan?
in Michigan, Detroit.
Where at?
I live there.
I know. Hopefully, by the time I'm doing them, I'll be leading. I'll be able to be like, "Hey, yeah."
Sounds like I like when he makes a point. He just makes a fart noise.
So,
What do you got?
talking about peeing? I have to
Peeing?
pee again.
I bet you drank 2. Well, you drank 1.5.
How are we
Tejas.
doing on time? Wrap it up, he says. Cool.
JJ, you
Perfect
still
timing.
love
Look
us?
at you. Your bladder's full and the podcast is over.
Now,
Well,
that's
that's-
the international symbol for he fucking hates you. This right here, that's he fucking hates you, dude.
Hey, so the Pope is American.
Wide hold.
What the other one used to be?
He was Argentinian.
Argentinian?
So German.
Yeah. Someone made that joke the other day because it was like we had a Nazi pope and then we had an Argentinian pope, and they were like, I think there was another one.
And now it's an American pope. So
What's his name?
Johnny the Pope.
We gotta get out of here, guys.
Leo.
So go pray some good thoughts.
yeah, sure. Pray for Justin's fat cats.
Hey, pray for the fat cats. Pray
Pray
for the
f-
new pope. He's Chicago.
Pray for
Chicago.
pray for Phillip's
Hey.
Vegas trip.
Da
Pray
Pope.
for this weekend. We're doing some shows. Da Pope.
You've never seen a pope have a real sausage before until you met this guy.
Hey,
Chicago.
da Pope.
Duh,
Make sure you
Pope.
subscribe, comment, like,
Cardinals.
share.
Pray.
We will see you next week. This is the Works Every Time podcast.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.